everyone, it's Emily again. This is an update on my turtles. As you can see, they are currently dry docking, which is a term for forcing your turtles out of the water and drying off. You can see this kind of shine on them. That is medication for their shell. Yesterday I took my turtles to a vet, to the city, which is about an hour away from where I live, because I've been really worried about my turtles. I separated them about a month ago because they've been aggressive to each other. If you've seen my past video, I think I already mentioned that the guy in the back corner had bitten off a toe off of the little guy over here. So obviously didn't want that happening again, so I separated them. And since I've separated them, neither have been basking on their own or eating very much. So that obviously raised a concern for me, because when they were together, despite the aggression, they ate just fine, they basked just fine, they were perfectly happy and fine. And meanwhile, during this month of watching them and stuff, and Tokita, the little guy in the bottom right corner, he had developed a little bit of shell rot, and I've been taking care of that and forcing him to dry dock anyway. But anyway, so took him to the vet, and they have a vitamin A deficiency. They were dehydrated. They were, I think they mentioned a respiratory problem. I don't, honestly, it was kind of a blur because I was so worried about them, and I was kicking myself so much for waiting this long, but I was just wondering, and you know, so anyway, I already know that I did wrong in waiting so long, and that I haven't been taking care of them better, but I've learned my lesson, a hard lesson, an expensive lesson. So the doctors are giving them shots. I had to go back to them on Monday because my turtles they don't like being, you know, handled or anything. Otherwise I'd be giving them the medication. But because of the state of their shells, I can't tell right now because they're coated, but I've been wondering about that for ages, the condition of their shells, and I couldn't find anything on the internet that could, you know, show me if it was normal or not. These are my first turtles, so I don't know everything, and I've tried looking and I couldn't find any answers. So, I should have just asked, but on the internet you get so many mixed messages and stuff, so I wasn't sure. And so when I discovered this vet clinic that actually took in turtles and know their stuff, I was beyond relieved that they could answer all my questions. So the cause of these two and with all their problems, the vet is saying that it's probably from stress of being separated. I have mixed feelings. We don't really know whether we should, I don't think the vet was recommending much of anything right now. We were just wanting them to get better first and then see where we can go from there. But anyway, I think the worst case, well, not worst, but kind of, I guess, I don't know. Worst case scenario for me is not to put them back together, but to move and rearrange everything in my room so that I can have their tanks next to each other. It's kind of a hassle because of how I have my room arranged. The tanks are opposite of each other, as you can see. Excuse the mess, I'm cleaning my room. But here's this tank that one of the turtles is in, and that's the other. So, again, excuse the mess. So, it'll take quite a bit to move everything, but I'm thinking about the plan. The vet said to just continue medicating them for now and see where to go from there after that. So anyway, that's my update. I know I messed up bad, but I'm just really glad that I knew that something was wrong and I was able to take them to the vet yesterday. I have learned my lesson, and I was debating about making this video for a while, because since yesterday when I was told what was going on, because I was embarrassed and ashamed of the state of my turtles. But at the same time, if anyone else was like me, looking for answers about their turtles, or at least their shells, or why they aren't, or if they have concerns about them not basking or eating for a long time like that, they should know to take them to a vet, get them checked out, and try to take care of this as soon as possible. I thought I knew enough about the turtles to take care of them and stuff, but after being schooled yesterday, it looks like I have a lot to learn, so I need to hit the books again. So anyway, this video has gone long enough. Just know that they're going to be okay. I'm taking them back to the vet on Monday for their next shots or medicine, and I'm going to be taking good care of them. So these guys are going to be dry docked for another 3.5 hours, more or less, and then they can swim around for a little bit, and then later tonight I'm going to be taking them out and putting the ointment on again for 4 hours. They dry dock, and then I can release them overnight and rinse and repeat. So anyway, yeah, so if you made it this far, thank you for watching, and have a good day.